Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly outlook. If you're new, welcome. This is Pledge. I'll be going over what I'll be looking to see in the forex market this coming week. I'd appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified whenever I release these videos, because I release them weekly. With that, let's get into it. So, as always, we got to check the economic calendar to see what could catalyze or invalidate our setups. This is a new month, September. We know that the volatility is going to be coming back into the markets, so it's going to be a good month because we are entering the last 4 months of the year. So with that, last week I didn't upload because I was sick, so I couldn't upload. I recorded the video, but it just didn't seem right because my voice was somehow, and the mucus and all of that. So yeah, this week we are back. So this week we're going to be having NFP, and it's going to be a busy week for the dollar, the CAD. Yeah, for the dollar and CAD, it's going to be a busy week. So even though it's NFP, we're going to be looking for some opportunities from Monday up until Thursday. Then we'll see if NFP is going to still push into our direction, or it could just simply take our positions out. So with that, let's get into the charts. So quick update on DXY. We were expecting them to come and take out this low, move which they did, and the most possible target for them to aim for is this one right here. So they could also come and get it. So after having taken this liquidity, we know that they have to trace to a point. So what I'll be looking for this coming week is for them to come into this mitigation where there's also an FEG, right, between that level. That's where I would be looking to take my sell trades. And also, if we use the fib retracement, it's lining up with the 0.618 level. So it's a pretty good level for us to be able to aim for these targets, this upcoming possible liquidity target. So that's what I'd be expecting to see this coming week on the DXY, and they'll be taking out their previous week high to fall into this level, then start giving us some very short of flow for us to sell and aim for the targets. Another thing that we could also be aware of is this FEG. They could bounce on top of it before they could go to the upside, so they could make a play like this, right? Then possibly land on those targets where we're expecting to sell from. That's one of the things that could happen. So something that we could keep in mind. Two scenarios that I'd be looking for on the DXY this coming week. So with that, let's see what EU and GU are telling us. So on EU, right, they took out this high, and if we're expecting the DXY to take out the lower low, we're going to expect EU to take out the higher high, right? So they already took out this high, and it's actually looking to be a pretty decent week, because we were expecting it to come to these levels, right? So one thing that we're expecting them to do is for them to mitigate that area, but then they didn't make it mitigate it where we would have liked them to mitigate it the time of day. They reached the level on Friday and didn't actually pull back or do anything like that. So what we could actually be expecting this coming week is for them to come into this area, right? Take out the previous week low, then start giving us some bullish order flow, and as well as this OB, right? Let's see that. We can see that OB. You can see that daily OBs, or what I could actually be expecting to see is for them to come on their open to come into this area to give us some bullish order flow. Another thing that we could be attentive to is these FEGs for which they made, of which they could react to if they decide to open with back into a range, right? We could be expecting something like this for them to sell off to that area, or if it's a deep retracement, we could be expecting them to come to this level, then to drop off. One of the two is something that I could actually be looking for this coming week. That's my idea on what I'd be expecting to see on EU this coming week. Let's see what GU is telling us. So as we can see, EU has a lot of FEGs. So but then they don't have bearish FEGs for us to sell from. What still could be expecting to see, because we're expecting EU to come a bit further down, we could be expecting to see GU to still hit the previous week low, then following this mitigation for continuation to the upside. GU is not giving a pretty good scenario for us to be looking to buy into or sell into, because they don't have any FEGs for us to say we could actually be expecting them to come into those FEGs to sell to this area. But then that's what I could be expecting to see on GU. It's not giving us some scenarios of which we'd like to see, but EU is lining up better than GU. So the best opportunity that presents itself is the one that would be taking. So that's my idea on what I'd be looking to see this coming week on GU. So on USDCad, we're entering a new month. So what I could be actually expecting to see is something like this, right? Is for them to come into an area of which we could possibly sell to. Best place, since we do not have any structures aligning with this FEG, what I could be expecting to trade out of is the 50% of the FEG, right? That's what I could be expecting to trade out of. The 50% of this FEG is what I could be expecting to trade into. Let me do this. So that's what we could be expecting to trade out of. Could be expecting to see something like this, right? Then start seeing some bullish order, bearish order flow, right? Because there's some clear trend line liquidity this side right now. So it's what we could actually be targeting with further sales. So that's what I could be expecting to see this coming week on the UsdCad. On the most part, on gold, it's seeming to be indecisive. So with it being like this, there's not much information that we're getting on the daily, so we could go down to the 4-hour and see what we could actually be expecting to see, because this was the previous week, the week before last week's high, and this is its low. Let me do this. The week before last week's high and low, and last week's high and low can be right here, right? And the highest high is right here. So either way, what I could actually be expecting to see, because they already traded out of this mitigation, right? What they could possibly do is take out this high, then start selling down, or take out this low to come for these highs. One of the two, because equal highs, equal lows, both of them have to be hit for the markets to go in their intended direction. So that's what I could be expecting to see. Or another thing is that is for them to possibly come for also this low, right? Then start giving us some bullish order flow to come and take out those highs. But then taking out these highs, right? Double equal highs of double top, and also the week before last week's high. 2 birds, 1 stone. I think that's what they could possibly do. So with that, those are my ideas, guys, on what I'd be expecting to see this coming week on the charts. I hope this video helps you guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you see this video helping somebody else, feel free to share it. Till the next one, guys. Peace.